Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a new YouTube video. Pretty much this video is just going to go through my current hardcore world that I am on. Just show you what I've built, what I'm currently building, and yeah, just so you can get a look at it, uh, maybe get a little bit of inspiration. Pretty much, it's just so I can look back and see what I've done as well, because I think that's going to be pretty good, especially if this world ends up lasting a good while. I can look back and be like, damn, I remember that. I remember building this. I remember doing that. Um, so yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. I'm going to do a little walkthrough and then explain everything as I go along, really. So pretty much we start off in my little wooden, I call this my shed because it was my first build that I did. It's nothing special at all. I ended up turning this into a mine. So down there, it just leads to a big old strip mine where I ended up finding diamonds. And yeah, I just built this because when I did spawn, it was quite an open area. And yeah, there was a lot of like creepers about and all that good stuff. And being on hardcore, I needed something. So I just built this and then we kind of expanded from there. So we go out here, there's a village over there, which was really handy. Here I just ended up building like a big tree farm. Like I never have to worry about getting wood or saplings or anything. So this is pretty nice area. These bad boys spawned here. I came out one day to go to the mine, and there they were. They were just chilling, and there's 4 of them, I believe. There's 1, 2. I'm sure there was 4, unless they've disappeared. Oh no, there's 3. The other one's somewhere. All right, okay. So we get to the main base. This is the main bit. Hello, thank you. So, how I wanted this was I guess it's a bunker. I guess you could say it was a bunker. I have walls around everywhere because I don't want things coming in. I did have these iron doors were wooden doors at one point. And I had about 11 zombies all lined up here. Before this was here, this was all just big open area. But about 11 zombies were just chilling here. Because they knew I was here, they actually broke through my wooden door. So I was like, okay, iron. We need iron. But all of it's all sort of secluded. Like if we go over here, this is my iron farm just up here. As you can see, like I don't have to worry about iron. But the good thing is this iron farm is where I spawned. So I spawned right in the middle of this iron farm. There was a tree here. I cut the tree down. And I was like, okay, this is where my iron farm will be. So I built that. And the good thing with that is no matter where I go, this iron farm will always run, which is awesome. Like, it just doesn't stop running. I love that. And then we go down there, and then we go in here. I guess we'll show the farm bit first. Boop. So we have a farm here. It's nothing crazy. Just a bit of wheat. Obviously I have wild nether warts here. I still need a few soul sand just to patch that up. Then over here we have just bamboo, sugarcane, and then I have my mob farm, which is up there. It could be quite scary to build that, I'm not going to lie to you, because you're so high up. But because I was in water, it wasn't too bad. I have my little fishing dock, but we'll come back to that. This will be my new... Oh yeah, I forgot I took glass out. Forgot about that. Anyway, as I was saying, this will be my new XP farm. And just to mend all of my gear at some point. So we do have a zombie under here. He's in a boat. Pretty much saw a tutorial where you can fill it with glass and then you can get armadillos, which I still need to breed a lot of them. And then you put them in there and then you use a potion and and do all of that. And then, yeah, you just get loads of XP. But yeah, this is the main base. So you come down here and in here is every single, apart from this guy, because he just did not want to take the job. It's pretty much every single enchantment that I have on my gear. We do have space for like a few more, so we're not like always there. So you know, I can breed some more villagers if I need to, but this is like the main bit. Then we go down. Eventually this will be an huge chest room, a massive chest room. We pretty much just dug all the way down. We just cleared all of this out. It took an age. It took an absolute age to do this. And the counting the pillars, like there's some pillars that are just out. I think there's like, you know, you have like 8 here and 3 there. Oh, I just was like, I got to the point where I was like, I don't even care anymore. Just get it finished. But this will be the big chest room, and then I want like stuff just hanging around here, which I think is going to look pretty good. I do need to sort my chests out because I go through them not even knowing where stuff is. And then here we got like the armory bit, which I kind of like. I want to put some more stuff up here. I want to have like every bit of armor on there. And we have my enchanting room. What I wanted was just like bits to have areas. Like, I don't know what I want to do with this area. I have not got a clue. But I thought it was pretty good just to have something. Like, I don't have to go anywhere. And then down here is just my little farm area, which I thought was pretty cool. There's still quite a bit that we need to do here. But other than that, it works. It works and I enjoy it. Like, I like coming in here. There is a bit like the chess room desperately needs finishing. But the look of it looks good. I like the fact that I can look down. I might do the same here and put glass so I can look down from each of the... Like, I can see each platform. And so this is pretty much it. We do have the bridge over here. The bridge leads to the village. Don't want to spend too much out here, but we'll do as much as we can. I'll just get my stuff ready. So we have the bridge. This does normally have a gate on it to stop all mobs coming in, but you can obviously see the rail. That rail system goes through that village. There is another village behind that one, and it has a nether portal. Pretty good spawn for the nether, not gonna lie. I'm literally just over the way from a fortress, so really happy with that. Oh, bit of a lag spike there. Okie dokie. Then we'll get on to what we have built now and what my build is now. So you can kind of see a little gap there. And this is how I got stuff in there. So we'll just run this way. Go to the mob farm. So you go up to the mob farm, but you come down here. So this is what I've been building. It might lag a little bit, and I'm sorry about that. But This is my Christmas village that I'm currently building. And so far, it is turning out beautifully. I made little houses for all the villagers to sleep in. I still need to build a few more houses, um, simply because I want this place to be stacked out. So we built a little farm for the villager. We put some trees up. We did have a little bit of a disaster with this house. It caught fire. It was my fault because I put lava in here and it just caught on fire. But we ended up fixing that. We have a little fishing lake, a couple of chairs, you know, just it looks nice. We got the snowmen what go around and cover the snow, like the area in snow. We have a couple more. I was going to cover this in white carpet. But then I got told that if I was to build snowmen, they just go around and create snow anyway. It's just so much easier. So we did that. We have about 8 snowmen, I believe, in this build. I'm still keeping the carpet because I think adding a little bit of texture looks quite good. We have somewhere where we're going to keep the horses. I need to get a few more horses to put in there. I want to put some lights on these little trees too. Again, another area for the villagers to be in. And all of this is obviously underwater. So what I did is I just covered it all in glass. So I went all the way up, went all the way across. I used so much glass for this. It was unreal. And I was going to cover to get rid of the water that was inside. My plan was to just cover the whole thing in sand and then just mine all of the sand away. I actually got to a point where the game would start lagging a bit because I used so much sand in here. I think the sand that I got to it was about here. I just covered this door, so this whole area was covered in sand. And it was freaking my game out. Like, you would not believe. I was dropping to about 5 FPS at some points. I'd never done a ocean monument before. I'd seen them, but I'd never gone in there. And I was like, I need to go in an ocean monument because sponges are going to be the best thing for me right now to clear this area. Went in there and I cleared the ocean monument. I got some sponges. Everything was great. I just ended up building a nether portal in the middle just so I could go to the nether and dry up the sponges as quick as I possibly could. And it worked. We ended up clearing this and then we have a nice little village. There's a couple of different villages in here. So we have some villagers from like just over there. We have some villagers from the acacia biome. I do want to get some. There they are. I do want to get some from the desert. So this place is going to be pretty stacked. I want to build like more houses. So I want to build a house here and one here. Maybe I'm thinking of taking out like one tree from each bit and putting a house in the trees. Just so I have somewhere else. I want a house here. I could build something there. And then we have the big Christmas tree, which we're going to... I actually finished this yesterday. I popped on yesterday just to see how I could do it. And this is probably the best that I can get it to the point where I can get under. The snowmen can get under so they can cover it. But I'm going to have like loads of nice blocks underneath, which pretty much show like presents. We do have an iron golem just in case anything wanted to spawn down here. But this is the Christmas village. We still got plenty to do. We need to put lights on. Like I want lights going from the trees. So I'm sure there's a way that I could do that. maybe if I was to use like sea lanterns and glowstone and whatnot, I could probably do something really nice with this. But I like this because I can still stand on my fishing platform. So we just go back up top. And it looks really nice while I'm fishing. I have my little fishing area. Because I love fishing in Minecraft. I love fishing in any game. But as I'm fishing, you can see... I'm just going to check behind me because I am actually still in hardcore. So you can actually see like the villagers just roaming about and the snowmen walking around. And while I'm fishing, this is going to be nice. And then when the trees lit up and like these are lit up, it's going to look really nice here. It's going to look super chill, and it's definitely, it definitely looks how I imagined it. And that is like the best thing. Like, it's not so deep that I can't swim in it. Oh, I need to put some wood. No. Beautiful. We'll just leave that there. But yeah, other than that, it just looks really nice. Like, it's a really nice area. This build, this place where I chose, I love it. I absolutely love it. I love fishing. I have so much stuff from fishing. It is unreal. Obviously, we got the god rod right here. The god rod. But yeah, I guess we go through the gear that I have. So I do have diamond gear, and I do have enchantments on there. I know people are like, Thorns 3, it ruins your gear and da-da-da. I haven't had a problem with it myself. Now, I do have Unbreaking 3, and I do have Mending on there. I have zero problem with this at all. The only problem that I do have is that if you was to go to capture the mobs in the game, you can't wear this because, you know, they're going to damage you and then they're going to take damage, and it's, you know, you're going to have to either make some new diamond armor or, yeah, just not capture mobs. I don't plan on capturing mobs in this area, so I don't need to worry about it. But I have Aqua Affinity. It's always good. Respiration 3. Perfect. And then we obviously have the Protection 4, the Unbreaking 3, Mending, Thorns 3 on the rest of the gear. On the boots, we do have Feather Falling. Depth Strider is brilliant. I 100% get it. It just makes you swim so much faster. It's good. And then Breaking 3 and Mending, again, that goes on everything. Then we have Frostmourne. If you're a World of Warcraft fan, you'll understand. I used to go with Sharpness on my sword, and it was fine, but then I saw that Smite actually deals more damage to undead mobs, and I'm now using Smite 5 over Sharpness. I do have a Sharpness sword, but I will now be using Smite 5. I'm literally one-shotting enemies. It's brilliant. I one-shot them. Sweeping Edge 3, Knockback 2, Looting 3. I did have Fire Aspect on my swords before. Don't use it. Do not use it. It will do nothing but cause you problems. Because you'll hit the enemy, and then that enemy will hit you, and then before you know it, you're on fire. The enemy's on fire. It's just a absolute disaster. Don't use it. Use Smite, use Sharpness, put Sweeping Edge on, put Knockback, Looting 3, Unbreaking, Mending. You've got yourself a good sword. Silk Touch on the pickaxe, Efficiency 5. Not much to be said there. Sharpness on the axe, efficiency 5. We're pretty much, that's pretty much it. Your basic. If you play Minecraft, you know what enchantments you need. Yeah, other than that, this is it so far. I mean, I'm day 13, 14. Like, real life days into this. Just over 2 weeks now I've had this world. We've not defeated the dragon yet. We will eventually go and defeat the dragon, but I'm in no rush, I guess. I'm in no rush to go and defeat the dragon. Instead, I quite want to finish off my build. I want to finish this off. I want to finish off the Armadillo XP farm. There's probably other builds that I would like to do. But yeah, I mean, like, you can all catch this live on Twitch. I stream pretty much every day on Twitch. I need to sort that glass out. I stream pretty much every day on Twitch. You can watch all of this live. And yeah, it's a really nice. It's gonna sound weird, but it feels like home. You know, I've had a few worlds where it's felt like home, and then I've had a few where, do you know, if like a creeper was just to come and blow you up, you wouldn't feel anything. You'd be like, oh, thank God for that. Because you didn't gel with that world. This world, I absolutely adore this world. I adore this because I've put so much time into it. I mean, the house alone took 4 days to build. The Christmas village down there, I think that took maybe 3, maybe 4 days, maybe longer. I can't actually remember. But to dig it all out so it was flat and then put all the glass up. God, it was mental. But yeah, we have a lot to build, like a lot to build still. And yeah, I hope you all pop over if you see this on YouTube. Drop me a follow. My links will be down below in the description. And I hope to see you over on Twitch. And come along for the journey. Like, I still have plenty more that I want to do with this area. Come along for the journey, witness stuff. It'll be a good time. And everyone is welcome. But other than that, guys, we'll see you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out, everyone. Bye-bye.